Good evening and welcome to It's All Black and White TV, and this is the instant reaction to tonight's Champions League game. Newcastle PSG 1, Newcastle United 1. If you like what you see, please do smash that like. It really does help the channel, so do smash the like, and it means new viewers can find the channel more easily. Thank you very much. Also, if you're brand new to the channel, come and smash the subscribe and be part of this great community. And also hitting that bell notification tells you when I'm live, have a pre-record, or any upcoming shows. I'm 63 away now from 1,100 subscribers, so absolutely fantastic. If you can subscribe, that would be great. If you want to become a member, it's 99p. You can do that by clicking the join button. And if you want to make a donation, you can do that in the chat by clicking on the $sign, and all money raised is reinvested back into the channel. And there will be monthly prize draws very soon as well, if you'll remember. Right. Look, tonight we took on PSG in match day 5 of the Champions League. Now, look, we knew it was going to be a tough game because, you know, they're a good side at home, Paris Saint-Germain. And, you know, we know they're a good team. But, you know, we more than matched them. I thought maybe a tight game, we win this 2-1. That's what I said before in the pre-match as well. So, you know, we go to Paris we know the squad was depleted. But I'll put it on screen. So this was the team lineup that we had for tonight's game. Pope, Trippier, Lascelles, Cher, Livramento, Bruno, Miley, Joe Linton, Almiron, Gordon, and Isak. So basically, it was the same team that started on Saturday against Chelsea. Look, I thought they started off well. Paris Saint-Germain, they came at us. They were like the Alamo coming towards us. You know, we withstood that pressure. Pope pulled off a great save as well. And then we slowly got into the game. We weathered that early storm. We got into the game. And then we started to play a bit. Almiron got the ball. He robbed Hakimi, put the ball over, and Isak puts it over the bar. Now, if Isak puts that on target, that's going in the back of the net. And you're sort of thinking, this is not the sort of thing we should be passing up these chances. You know, we know he's just come back from injury, Isak, so he is a bit rusty still. But we thought, no, this is, you know, these are the chances you need to take. I mean, it was great work from Almiron to rob Hakimi to get that ball across as well to Isak. And there would have been no way Donnarumma has a chance if that's on target. But moments later, I would say, Livramento get down to the box and go across the box of the PSG box, and passes it to Almiron, who has a shot, which Donnarumma gets down and saves. To be honest with you, I think Donnarumma makes a mess of that. You know, this supposedly great goalkeeper, who, you know, for Italy. But I thought he made a complete hash of it. And who was there? Alexander Isak on hand, put that in the back of the net, make it 1-0. And we're thinking, yes, we're on the way now. We withstood more pressure from them as well in the first half. And then eventually got to half-time and we were leading 1-0 at half-time. So you're thinking, right, okay, let's get out in the second half. Let's play about a bit with the ball. Let's see if we can get a second push for that second goal. You know, because 1-0 can be a dangerous scoreline. So can 2-0 in all of fact, because it only takes a second to score. But it was more backs to the wall in the second half because PSG were just relentless at us. I don't think we had much of the ball in the second half, to be fair. And it was just like, you know, it was just attack after attack after attack. And we stood firm, we stood firm, we stood firm. You know what? There was a few bookings for PSG, a couple for us. But, you know, we stayed in the game. We were leading this game 1-0. And, you know, we just couldn't seem to keep a hold of the ball for a couple of minutes. I would like to have seen us just pass the ball around and keep it for a few minutes. That might have just took a bit of sting out the game as well, and just give us that little bit of confidence. But we just kept passing, and not getting it to another player. There was a penalty shout in the second half for a tackle from Anthony Gordon. And that was checked by VAR because it stopped the referee. It was checked by VAR, and then it was said no penalty, and because Gordon touched the ball. Then there was another penalty shout which wasn't given. Obviously the referee, I thought at the time, refereed this game very, very well. This is a referee who's refereed the Champions League final and the World Cup final, so you're thinking you've got the best referee here. For this sort of match, big match, and then what do we see? We then see in the 96th minute, there is all the PSG players are appealing for a handball. Now, didn't see the first, and then it took a while to see a replay until he went to the VAR monitor. VAR was checking it. They sent him to the monitor, and he went to the monitor, and it was the handball against Tino Livramento. And it's never a handball in my opinion, because first point of contact is the chest. It rolls off the chest and hits the arm. You can't do nothing about that. You've naturally got your arm out. But the thing is, there's nothing you can do about that. First point of contact was chest. If first point of contact was the arm, then the chest, you see, that's fair enough. That is handball, and you accept that decision. But when the first point of contact is the chest, then it hits the arm. It's never a handball. I'm absolutely incensed by this. I'm absolutely disgusted by this, because that referee, when he checked that, should have looked on that monitor, and he would have saw the same thing. He should have turned around and said, actually, that is not a penalty. That is not a penalty, and carried on. But no, he caved in. He caved in to them PSG players because he knew they were all around him. And they were breaking them all that second half for penalties and things like that. So he's actually caved in. Absolutely scandalous decision. Would never be given in the Premier League. Would never be given in any other leagues. And this is supposed to be, like I say, a great referee who's done a Champions League final and a World Cup final. And a simple decision. He should have just saw that and said, no, it's no penalty, play on. Simple as. But no, he's caved into PSG, and he's gave them a penalty. And Mbappe steps up and scores. It's the only thing he actually hit on target. Mbappe really did waste a lot of chances for PSG, which is thankfully he did for us. But, Nick Pope wasn't getting anywhere near that penalty, unfortunately. But I don't think they deserved that. I think if Nick Pope saves that penalty, justice is done, because it was never a penalty in the first place. We have been robbed in Paris. Hence the headline down there, robbed in Paris, because we have been robbed. We have been robbed of 2 points tonight because we should have won that game. They don't get that penalty. We comfortably hold on and win that game 1-0. That was a sucker punch. That 97th minute penalty from Mbappe. Absolute injustice. And I hope UEFA come out and apologise for this. And I hope they make some sort of statement, because that was absolutely disgusting. That should never have even been sent to the monitor. VAR should have just cleared that and said, no, that's no penalty. It's actually hit his chest first. It's fine. It's no penalty. And I would like to see, it would be great to hear what VAR's got to say about this, but we'll not hear from them. Whether UEFA will make any statement, I doubt they very much will. But let's not lose hope here, because we are still in this Champions League. We are not out of it. We are not eliminated. We've got to beat AC Milan at home. If we beat AC Milan at home and Paris draw or get beat off Dortmund, we're through. Simple as. We're through to the next round. So it's all to play for. If the worst comes to the worst, and PSG beat Dortmund and we beat Milan, we end up in the Europa League. It's a consolation, but I tell you what, we're still in Europe. So I'll take that all day long. I said this before this Champions League started. If we finish in that third place in the Europa League spot, I'll take that all day long. So I'm not losing hope on that. I think we can beat Milan at home. We certainly can. And also, those lads out there tonight done us proud. Really did do us proud tonight. You know, they were absolutely fantastic tonight out there. They put their bodies on the line. They defended well. You know, they were absolutely tremendous tonight. Considering the injury list we've got, which is absolutely awful, those lads really, really did do us proud tonight. They were absolutely fantastic tonight. And can't praise them lads enough tonight. Absolutely not. It, you know, it was nice to see Isak get his first goal in the Champions League as well. Again, this lad had another great game for us tonight. Yes, 17-year-old Lewis Smiley, I thought played well. He got some great blocks in as well. You know, and playing his first Champions League and playing a Champions League game, you know, which is a technical game as well as, you know, he was absolutely outstanding. I thought he was great tonight. I thought he was really, really good tonight. And, you know, this lad is going to be a cracking player. He really is. And, you know, I thought he was absolutely immense tonight. You know, another player I want to give a mention to as well is Lascelles. I mean, look, what a game he had. Look at that tackle he did on Mbappe, you know, when he stopped him getting through. Another one who had a great game tonight, you know. I thought he played really well tonight, Lascelles. Miggy, as usual, everywhere around the field. Absolutely fantastic. You know, got his tackles in. And I thought Cher was great at the heart of the defence as well. You know, he did really well. And of course, Trippier as well. He had a good game as well. He played really well. And when Mbappe had that shot and then put it across goal, Trippier just let it go. If he'd stuck a left leg out, that probably goes in the back of the net. And that's the experience you have with Kieran Trippier. Plus, he put in some great tackles tonight as well. He had a really good game. But man of the match tonight, without a shadow of a doubt. Top performer in the team. No, it's not Alexander Isak. It is Nick Pope. I thought he was absolutely outstanding in goal. I thought he was fantastic. He did really, really well. Couldn't do nothing about the penalty, but everything else that was thrown at him, he saved it. But he pulled off tremendous saves tonight. Some top draw saves. And look, this guy should be back in the England team. And hopefully Southgate's seen that performance tonight and decides to put him back in. But I'll tell you what, I thought he was outstanding. Man of the match, Nick Pope, without a shadow of a doubt. So, yeah. Get your man of the match thoughts in the comments. What your thoughts were of the penalty. Do you think we were robbed? Because I certainly do think we were robbed in Paris. Do you agree with me? Was Nick Pope man of the match? Or do you think somebody else should have been man of the match? Lewis Smiley come to the fore again. Had another great game. Absolutely fantastic. So there we go. That's coming to the end of this instant reaction. We will have a full match review tomorrow, so do join us for that, and should hopefully have Rolly on. But in the meantime, if you have liked what you see, please do smash that like. It does help the channel up the search results. It only takes a couple of seconds, so please do smash that like. That'll be really great. Thank you very much. And if you are brand new to the channel, come in at that, subscribe and be part of this great community. And that bell notification will let you know when I'm live, have a pre-record, or any upcoming shows as well. Okay, so after that marathon tonight, it leaves me to say, remember, the future's bright. The future is definitely black and white. And until the next show, take care whatever you're doing. Away the lads.